Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Greg K6EGG live stream. Jeremy, since you've last been here, God, I almost forgot your call sign, too. We got a new little thing here. Check this out. Woo! Look at that. Took me a couple hours to get that to work. You get your pizza in there. Nice looking pizza. Jeff, what's happening? I'll be in your neck of the woods tomorrow. Well, sort of, kind of. I'll be in downtown LA. I just got a text here real quick. I don't know what that is, so I don't want to play it in case you guys hear it. Good to see you guys in the chat. Always trying out some new stuff here. As far as the stream is concerned. So, sorry I'm a little bit scatterbrained, as always. Copy that. If you're going to be up like about 6:45 in the morning, that's when I should be cruising on into work. That's if I get up on time. So I hope everybody's good tonight. I'm also hoping, I don't know if you guys were watching last night. What's going on, David? Nice to see you in there. N1JXX. You guys were watching last night. I had some issues. Actually, the last couple nights, I've been having some issues getting on 14 Charlie. I did a little quick test before I got on, and it looks like it still works. So we're going to have a good night. I can feel it. I don't know how late I'll be on. I'll probably be only about 2 hours or so. I got off work about 4:30, whatever, 4:45, something like that. So nice, easy morning. All right, we call it morning game. It's really a day game for me. So I had a nice evening off, which is a rarity. I'm actually going to have 2 evenings off in a row. I'm working on New Year's Eve, of course, which is not a big holiday for me. So I don't know, but me and my wife do make steak. I do make steak for my wife that night, just to do a little fun thing. But for the most part, I'm usually in bed by midnight because that's a night off, and I'd rather just be in bed before midnight, because I stay up past midnight every night pretty much. Plus, it's an amateur night. Oh, it's so sweet. By the way, I hope your family's doing well. I don't want to talk too much about it on here, but good to see everybody in here. So going to let this build up a little bit. Looks like we got about, 12 people watching. We had a good turnout last night for most of the stream. I know another streamer is going right now, so that might be a part of it too. So unboxing New Year's Eve. I think I'm just going to go straight to DStar. See if this works.
REF030 Charlie.
Oh, we got Mr. Sadham in here. Lawrence, nice to see you in there. Neil, I'll jump on 5.2 for a second. Oop, that's not the one I wanted to hit. Yeah, I'll jump on 5.2 for just a second here. Oop, where did I go? There I went. And I'm much smaller now. I should be able to hear you right now. Let's see. I got to make some adjustments here to my in-here radio. I'm at 15%.
Sounds like you can hear me, maybe. There's a nice little delay between this and YouTube.
Unidentified station, please identify yourself. You are talking on a ham radio frequency.
This is not a sad ham. This is N6VHF.
Copy that. N6VHF. Good evening. I don't know if you got my message there in Discord.
No, I didn't. I'll have to take a look. All right, well, I don't want to hold it. I just want to see if this is going to be a regular thing. I guess we can make this calm all the time from, I wasn't sure if it was a fluke the other day or not.
Turning the heater on.
Did it make any difference there?
Honestly, you sound the same. You're full quieting.
Do I have full signal over there?
Yeah, I'm on the handheld inside the house, but you're full scale on the bars there.
Copy that. I just dropped it back to 30 watts since I don't need to run power. I just didn't know if you heard me okay being on an HT. K6EGG for ID at 146520.
Did I not make it in that time?
Am I making it with 30 watts there?
Yeah, I was turning mine down to see if I could make it on low power, but I couldn't. Let me go down to. Let me try it again. Are you hearing me there?
I have to turn the squelch up to hear you, and you're only what if you're looking at what S3 before?
Okay, well this is like 500 milliwatts or something.
Wow, that's pretty good. That's not bad.
And then I think that's like maybe 6 watts. I think.
You definitely sound a lot better. I'm going to go back to full power to see if Jeff AGI can hear me over in Koreatown in just west of Los Angeles there. Jeff, AGI, do you have a copy on Greg Case? City of Chino, 2 miles north of the Chino Airport. I'm probably not even breaking squelch there.
You are up here.
Copy that on I am up there.
Hey, Greg, it's W6GLA Eric up here in Sugarloaf, man. I thought you fell off the face of the earth there for a minute.
Oh, I fell off the straight part of it, the flat part of Earth there, but all good. Been pretty busy with work, but just trying to see if I can have someone hear me over in Koreatown outside of downtown LA.
Okay, I'll let you back at it, W6GLA.
Copy that, buddy. It's good to hear you in there. It's been a while. This is Greg, K6EGG. In the city of Chino, nothing heard, K6EGG.
All right, Greg. Well, I don't want to hold up the show over there on YouTube, so go back to wherever you're going to go, I guess.
Copy that. I'm going to play with some DStar there. Did you hear the Sugarloaf station RF?
No, I didn't. I was surprised. I can usually hear those guys up there from here, even on the handheld. I'm sure if I was outside, I probably could have heard him.
Copy that. He normally had a pretty decent signal coming down a hill. All right, man. I'm going to QSY over to DStar. This is Greg, K6EGG on 146520. QSY.
All right, we'll catch you in a bit. M6VH up.
All right, so what I'm doing here, digital modes, I got to run really low, so I don't run into the trouble I had last time on digital.
John, I'm up here in Elk, Washington, up by Spokane, Washington.
I don't know what that is I'm hearing. I think I'm actually on 30
nice
Charlie.
to meet you, John. Yeah, QGH here is Ashburn, Virginia. We're about 20 miles west.
I think
of
he's doing a
Washington,
Glark
DC.
session right now, doing some...
afternoon.
helping out some new ham radio operators and updating some people's some people updating their licenses to general and
I'm using
extra.
the same exact radio. I'm running it through a jumbo hotspot, so you got really good clear signal.
Once again, anybody new to this station tonight or the live stream tonight, don't forget to subscribe.
And the 5100 here, I had it in a box for about a year, and off and on. I finally broke it out. Something to do over the weekend.
Yeah, you're in a HOA down there, so be careful with that.
Back to you.
Yeah, they're good radios. I love mine. I like it so much. I have one in the house and one in the pickup.
Yeah, you got those big buildings in the way there too, Jeff.
The only thing I really don't like
between here and LA. You didn't hear me when I was in Diamond Bar either, did you?
The internet is the fan. You can see some people.
YouTube lost all audio?
Fans to get a lower fan noise. You know anything about that?
It's not on my end.
Yeah, I heard people talk about it, but I
can still hear it over here.
My fan hasn't bugged me, so I don't worry about it. And of course, my head unit's separate.
We're monitoring 30 Charlie here.
So I don't hear the fan at all on mine.
What's up? Can you hear me now? But you can.
This is K4QAC. Yeah, I'm using mine in my shack here, and it's right above my head. But nah, I get used to it. Back. All right, John. Appreciate the quick QSO here. I'll let you go. I want to wish you a happy New Year for 2023, and take care. And I'll let you have the final.
You really like playing on the wind system, don't you?
73, John.
Do you want me to? They have shut off the Santiago machine again.
Alrighty.
It's been off for a couple days because the you know who, the FU guy's been back. He was going full out board the other night. Where are the white women at? And the FU guy doing the FU. The wind system does not like me at all there, Alex. Shorty is not involved anymore, from what I'm hearing. The main guy's out of Houston, and he thinks I'm breaking the law, what I'm doing, and has kicked me off the system, including my Allstar node.
Victor Alpha 5, Mike Uniform Delta, listening.
VA5MUD, this is Greg, K6EGG in Chino, California. Nice to hear you out there.
Don't say any bad words.
Greg. Yeah, I'm just watching your YouTube right now, and I'm glad to get a little in here tonight on 30 Charlie. It seems to be a little busy tonight.
Good. I'm glad to hear it's busy. Just be careful what you say out there.
He dropped a.
Oh, you know me. I don't say anything bad on this frequency, right?
Copy that.
You're the best out here. So good to hear you out here. Yeah, just having a good time. Hope you're staying warm. It's cooled off here. It's only up to 50 degrees here. I know that seems warm, but got rain the next 9 days, which is really good for this area of the country.
I got kicked off because he said that I was broadcasting.
California there, he said he was getting some rain finally, so that's good for you guys. Get some growing going on and make those oranges like you said.
He said I was breaking the law by taking ham radio frequencies and putting it online, which is exactly what the ham radio, the wind system does themselves.
Copy that. I was kind of hoping it would rain on. We have something called the Rose Parade on New Year's Day, but it's actually on the 2nd. And it's not supposed to rain on the 2nd, so I was kind of hoping it would rain on the New Year's Day parade. So it's supposed to rain on New Year's really hard, but not going to happen. I would hope all those flowers would come off and stuff like that.
That he is, man.
Copy. Yeah, I'm not going to see any flowers for probably till March. It's we got about 3 feet of snow now, so I'm having fun with the dogs in the Jeep in the snow. So that's what counts. Live with what I got.
I totally feel you, man. Totally get it. And hold on, just a second here.
Of course it is.
Yeah, I just don't know how you deal with the cold weather up there. I mean, obviously you get used to it. I know people say it gets too hot here where I'm at, but it's all good. I guess you just get used to where you're naturally being in.
No, when I was taking...
Copy that. Well, it's good chatting with you, man. Thanks for having a good, giving us a good 2022, and hope to see you in 2023 rocking on the YouTube, man. You guys are doing a good job.
Copy that, man. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. It's fun to make good contacts out there from people all over the world, and with my homeland up there in Canada as well, because I'm also dual citizen from my dad birthright. But good to hear you out here. VA5MUD. This is Greg. K6EGG.
No, because I was taking...
That 73 is VA5MED clear.
What's up, Douglas? KB2BON. Nice to see you in there. He got...
K6EGG, K6 Pop Uniform.
Yeah, they got mad because I took the signal and put it back on YouTube, and he thought I was making millions of dollars off of it.
KC3RPU, this is Greg, K6EGG. 30 Charlie, also live streaming on YouTube, which you probably already know.
Yep, I got it up, but I just call and check in and say hi and Happy New Year to you. KC3 Romeo Pop Uniform.
Copy that. How's it going in your neck of the woods today?
I'm in Georgetown, Delaware right now, but I was running around in shorts and a t-shirt, so yeah, it's been pretty nice weather out here today.
That sounds warmer than it is here. I almost had to wear pants today. It's supposed to be, I don't think we get above 50 for a couple days. And it's supposed to rain pretty much every day for 9 days.
That was for you there, Jeremy.
Well, it was close to 70 degrees today, so yeah, I was sweating it out. I'm used to cold weather. But right now it's 50 degrees and clear skies. But I'm going to turn it back to you. K6EGG, this is KC3 Romeo Papa Uniform. I will say 7-3 and Happy New Year to you.
Oh, it's warmer there than it is here.
Copy that, KC3RPU. This is Greg, K6EGG, over on the West Coast. Freezing in the 50s here.
Somebody's going to get mad for me saying that. Let's see what it is right now.
This is KC3 Romeo Papa Uniform. Well, I tell you what. I'll come back on your comment there.
I knew it.
The ranch in Washington State, we got another storm getting ready to roll through there. So we're expecting more snow.
We're going to get to 59 tomorrow.
It's supposed to be getting cold again.
Yikes, man. I'm not a big weather guy for the winter, but I'll take any rain we can get as long as I don't have to work out in it. It looks like it's actually going to be a little bit warmer than I thought later next week. Looks like we might peak out of the 60s for a little bit, or into the 60s for a little bit.
Looks like about 1.5 inches on New Year's Eve.
Wow, this KC3 on Papa Uniform. I'm just worried about when this snow starts to melt out here, because right now we got 100 and some odd inches of snow. I forget how much. I haven't measured it lately, or I think my brother hasn't measured it. But I'm just worried about when all this snow starts melting, well, it's going to be flooding someplace.
Yeah, and then come mid-March, all those rivers start to crest and stuff. Kind of seems like a cycle that keeps going and going and going. So I hope it's not too bad this year.
You can almost see Baldy here.
Well, don't all the reservoirs and stuff I thought down that neck of the woods where you guys are in over in Nevada and Arizona and everything, I think that they all need water in the reservoirs, so that should help out with all this snow.
Absolutely will help us out. But for you guys over there in the East Coast and the Midwest, when all those rivers start to flow south, I guess it crests and stuff there in the Midwest, right? Is that what happens?
That's that's the back. That's actually my neighbor's house. You can see the mountains in the background there.
I know the Mississippi River is at its lowest levels that they've seen in, I don't know how many, like 100 years or something like that. So it's probably going to crest back up and start flooding. You'll be hearing news about that, I'm sure.
Yeah, Neil, you can't post the link on here. I have that turned off for normal people there.
Copy that. I think I saw somebody else in the on the dashboard there, so I'll take a standby here for a few minutes. This is Greg, K6EGG on 30 Charlie. You take care there. KC3RPU.
KC3 Romeo Papa Uniform 7-3, and I'll let the other station go in. K6EGG, weak echo 3, Sierra Romeo.
VE3SSR, this is Greg, K6EGG in Southern California, United States. How you doing tonight?
I've talked to Gene before.
This is weak echo 3, Sierra Romeo. My name is Eugene, and I'm located near Toronto, Ontario, Canada, doing well. Just waiting for the new year. This is VFDSSR.
It sounded like you said USSR.
Copy that. Good to hear you in here. I think we chatted, I want to say 3, maybe 4 weeks ago. Would that be about right there, Eugene?
Yeah, mostly we did, but I don't keep a log. And your call sign looks familiar to me, and most possibly we did have a chat, and you're loud and clear here. And well, I'm coming through. This time I'm coming through the hotspot. Most of the time I'm doing through the local repeater or digital voice stick. What is your hardware? How do you get to the DStar? Over.
I have a Pi-Star that I go in through from my 9700. I also have an OpenSpot 3 I kind of have as a backup for DStar, which I normally use it for DMR, and I cross mode into stuff like that. So for the most part, that's how I get in, is through a Pi-Star. But when I talk on some local repeater digital mode on Reflector 12 Alpha, I normally go through the repeater.
1 2 1 2. Why isn't my meter working tonight?
Yeah, fine business. Well, I also have this 9800 from Icom, and I just managed to connect external GPS.
Check.
And I wonder if you copy my location signal from GPS, over.
Let's see here.
I am not seeing that on my APRS, but I'm going to go over to the 30 Charlie dashboard and see if I can pull that up right now. And let me see here. I'm having some computer issues. I thought I saw it there, but yeah, I do see it there. It's coming up right there. I'm going to see there. You're not too far away from Toronto, I see. Looks like a nice house. Looks like you're off of the Highway 7.
Yeah, that is true. Highway 7 is approximately 1 kilometer south from myself, and I'm located at Thornhill. You know the Thornhill, between Richmond Hill and Vaughan. And yeah, that's true. That's right. Like approximately like 15 miles south from Toronto. This is with USSR.
Copy that.
See if I can hit my key there. Copy that. You're sounding good here. It looks like everything is working there. And you're actually not too far away from the airport, which I've been in that airport quite a few times.
Well, when you guys don't tell me about the airport, you know, like, this year I've been at the airport maybe a few times, you know, like I travel most of the time between Canada and USA and other countries.
What's up,
USA.
KG7POs? POU? Nice to see you in here.
I got a lot of customers in the U.S. and they want me to travel a lot. And yeah, but this time, this week and the next week, I'm on a vacation. I really enjoy staying at home. And yeah, that's the way how it works. So it took me some time to build external. Well, it's not a build, you know, like it's just to connect external GPS receiver, and it's always a question, you know, like there are two signals, receive and transmit, and the question is who is receiving and who is transmitting. And of course, the first time I connected in the wrong way, so then I had to swap the wires, and finally I believe that my allocation is accessible through the DStar. This is with the SSR.
Copy that, but you know, working and stuff like that. That's how you make the big bucks, right? So, all right, man. I'm gonna take a standby here on 30 Charlie. I've been chatting here for about the last 30 minutes or so. So I'm gonna chill. I hope you have a good one and try to stay warm up there, Eugene. VE3SSR. This is Greg, K6EGG in Southern California, and also currently live streaming on YouTube. 73s again, sir.
That meter is jacked up right now.
Yeah, very warm. It's exceptionally warm, you know, like we got like 11 degrees C, like 55 Fahrenheit today. It's, well, I don't remember that it happened before. But anyway, how did you manage to get, you also have the GPS receiver connected to your radio, over?
I have my Icom 9700 hooked up to a mixer. I'm mixing all the audio in, and that's hooked up to my computer.
Okay, I'm not sure how it works, but I saw your location. It's like you got external the GPS receiver. Very good. Thanks a lot. It's been my pleasure talking to you.
Oh! He said GPS.
Well, I hope to catch you again. 73 and Happy New Year. This is VSSR.
I apologize, Gene. I believe you said, I thought you said audio. I manually put in my GPS into my radio because my radio doesn't move, so I just did it that way. So that's how you're reading my GPS there.
Yeah, well, but I saw your location, and it looks like it's, well, maybe you set it up manually. Very good, Greg. It's been a pleasure talking to you, and I wish you good luck. And 73, this is Victor Echo 3, Sierra Romeo.
All right, well, that's 30 Charlie for you. I think I talked to him at the beginning of December. I think I wrote down somewhere, and I don't really keep a log, but I remember the SSR. So I don't know what's going on with my meter there. What you're seeing there is like a simulation. So, God, it's really hot too. Really? No offense, I thought she already passed away. Don't see anything on there. So seeing if anybody else wants to pop in here on 30 Charlie. I don't want to tie this up too much. How did you get the notification? Looks like he's testing out his GPS there. I'm going to go over to 14. 14, yes, 14 Charlie, the one that was giving me some heck the last couple weeks. Jeremy, you got to get your thingamajig fixed here.
My Wires X.
Oh, you know what? These guys were talking earlier.
Talk group, on Wires X. And then we tried Allstar, and then his Allstar node was not working. But Fred, you want to have some fun? Just switch digital modes, like what I did with Tim last night. Like, let's go from here to the next digital.
That's what I tell my boss when something doesn't work. It worked last night. I used to work in news. I'm good.
Mode you want to go and what?
I've actually worked with her a couple while.
Or talk group. I mean, talk group no, because
yeah, I guess I would work. I mic'd her up a couple times.
The DMR radio with only I'm using it.
I'm gonna go over to one.
Right now is in the bad shape, so
one Charlie.
I cannot easily work DMR, but I can do.
We're moving over to one Charlie. Let this thing. These guys are having a conversation or a net or something.
To RES001 Charlie.
It's probably a nice night outside on the East Coast, as opposed to what it has been over the last couple, about 2-3 weeks. So maybe people are out and enjoying the East Coast weather. Waiting here a moment, make sure I don't key over somebody, which is always very rude. This is Greg K6EGG monitoring reflector 1 Charlie from Southern California in the city of Chino. About 40 miles outside of Los Angeles. Also, currently live streaming on YouTube. I have a link in my QRZ profile. By the way, Jeremy, since you haven't been here for a while, you like the new, I got a new lens here too. I finally stepped up and I upgraded some settings on my computer. Basically, the only things running on this computer is OBS. Try to make it as clean as possible. It's a Friday night. Oh, you know what's on Friday night? Oh, I think it's right now. It's the TechNet on the Wind system. I think. They didn't have it last Friday night. Guess it's not on right now. Should I go on and ask for a radio check? Doesn't sound like they're doing the TechNet right now, or the LA repeater system isn't hooked up to the rest of the network, which is probably the more so the case. Man. Oh, come on. I got to get a better way to fix this so you don't get the glare. I got just like a little hand towel. Would you like to make a comment? That would have been great if I tuned in and right then and there. I'd still want the FU guy to come on the show. I think that would be awesome. So we're back on 1 Charlie. This is Greg, K6EGG, monitoring Reflector 1 Charlie from Southern California in the city of Chino. Also, I'm doing a live stream on YouTube with a link in my QRZ profile. Just to piss off somebody. I wasn't on DStar too much. I was on 14 Charlie mainly last night.
Good evening there, Craig. K6EGG from M1JXX. Good evening.
You know what's going to happen. What's going on, N1JXX? You know what's going to happen now. Nice to hear you on here, and thanks for watching again. I thought there'd be more activity on at least 1 Charlie tonight.
Yeah, no problem. I didn't know when you were going to come on this evening, so I happened to go on YouTube and I said, "Oh, he's live." All right, you take care. M1JXX.
Copy that. Good to hear you in here. Thanks for watching again. I put your head on the screen again. I hope you liked it. Thanks again for watching. This is Craig, K6EGG, and Reflector 1 Charlie. I actually had, I know Seth isn't here. I know you're hungry, but I had Taco Bell nachos on the way home. Because I had to stop by and pick up some food on or some steak that we're cooking tomorrow.
EGG, M0 CRO, Mike 0 Charlie Radio Oscar.
Oh, poor Milo was at the vet today. I think someone called me there. M0CRO. This is Greg, K6EGG in Southern California, United States. Good morning to you.
M0 CRO. Yeah, very good morning to you too. And it is morning in the UK. 8 minutes past 3 o'clock. 0308 here. And yeah, WX, well, we've had rain on and off for the last week or 10 days.
Weather.
And, temperature about 10 degrees, plus 10 degrees. So I suspect we're a bit warmer than we are in the mid-US at the moment. HI over.
Copy that. Actually, we're warming up here. And of all things in Southern California and where I'm at, it's pretty much exactly the same weather that you're dealing with. And we're actually getting rain in California, which is a rarity. This is the only time of year we get it. So might as well get it right when we get it. Get it when we get it good. But it's about 7:06 p.m. here on this Friday night. And are you up from the night before, or are you up early for tomorrow?
M0 CRO. Yeah, no, still up, been up all day and into the night. Sometimes at weekends I'll stay up. And my daughter does, my 12-year-old, 13 now, she likes her Xbox, and she'll stay up. She's on the screen on one of the games now, and she'll probably stay up for about another couple of hours yet. But personally, I'm staying
What's up, T-Ray?
Look at seeing if I can work the ISS in the morning which is coming through with its footprint probably just looking at the, about 10 to 7 UK time, over.
Copy that. Yeah, my buddy N7 UFT is a big fan of trying to hit that crossband repeater on the ISS. And he also talked to a couple different astronauts during its passes. He would get up in the middle of the night, whatever, 2 o'clock in the morning, and make sure he can get through it every time that it passes, and it won't pass for a week, and he'll be bummed out. But cool deal, man. Good to hear you out here this morning. Just to let you know, I'm also doing a little bit of a live stream on YouTube as well, just for fun. Poor Milo had to go to the vet. Yeah, he was feeling pretty sick.
Page up before I made the contact there.
Dana is doing good. In fact, I'm going to text him right now.
I was letting myself in for, HI. Well, it's certainly nice to hear you on anyway. And yeah, I tend to sort of run hot and cold with the digital modes. I don't run a hotspot as such. I run one of the DB Megas, which is really good because basically it's just a switch off job. There is no hotspots to fire up. It doesn't tie up radios. There's none of this spending hours trying to get plugs and all sorts of things. So it's a beautiful job, and it just runs DMR and Fusion and DStar as well. Over.
Copy that. Real quick question for you. What is your closest, biggest city there? I'm not familiar with where you're at there. I'm kind of looking on the map. I wouldn't say you're in the middle of a farming area, but close to it. Is that correct?
M0CRO. Yeah, just on the outskirts of Bristol. If you have a look on my QRZ page, and you'll find Bristol there. And yeah, it's just about a quarter of a mile, half a mile from the outskirts of southern Bristol. So, which Bristol itself is about 100 miles to the west of London, over.
Copy that. I don't think I've talked to anybody from that area of the country before. I don't recognize the city there. So good to hear you in here. I believe, is it Jeff, your first personal there? Greg on my end.
M0CRO, yeah, hit the nail right on the head there, Greg. Yeah, Golf Echo Oscar Double Fox. And yeah, it's this is the beauty of the digital modes, of course. And I think we in the UK have got a grasp of them, but I think we tend to see them. I don't know if you've got it in your country, if you've got it in the States, but I don't know if you've ever heard of Marmite. But the saying in the UK is digital modes are a bit like Marmite. You either love them or you hate them. HI, over.
I got to say, Jeff, I like the digital modes because I am too lazy to study for my general test. And here in the United States, it basically gives you almost free reign of the HF privileges for most of the frequencies of HF, so I can make contacts around the world. But I can do this on the digital modes, and I don't have to worry about propagation as long as I have a decent internet connection or a way to get into a repeater that has some sort of connection. I'm in. So I'm not a hater. I'm a liker. I do like talking antenna to antenna. That's always good.
CRO. Yeah, me too. It's not my primary means of communication. Give me SSB and any of the voice modes. I'll chat for England once I've got the key. And away you go. But no, as when propagation's at a zero, and it's just another place to go. And that's the beauty of amateur radio. There's just so many different things. And I don't know anybody who does all of them, but have a go is my motto. See what floats your boat, and then pick the bits and pieces that you want out of that. Over.
Yeah, Jeff. And another thing I want to mention, I've said this before to many people. I know if I lived in my condo complex that I lived in before, with the homeowners association not being allowed to put up an antenna, this will be a great opportunity for somebody that can just have an HT or have some way to get out of your house without having a humongous antenna and be a part of the hobby, like maybe even a high-rise building or something like that, where you don't have an opportunity to put out any type of antenna outside or something like that. So that's another good thing. I know I've talked to a couple people that he's like, yeah, this digital stuff's great. I can still use my radio, and I don't have to worry about getting a knock on my door from my homeowners association for having an antenna outside my house when I'm not supposed to. So, it definitely has its purposes and stuff like that.
M0CRO. Yeah, absolutely. I couldn't agree with you more. And I've
on
VHF,
people
who've got problems, mainly in the States, where they're locked into sort of HOAs. We've got things like that over here, but I think there are a lot more houses than there are HOAs in this side of the world, and especially into Europe. But and stealth antennas as well. I mean, that's a whole new ball game with that. But I know quite a few people who run one or two sort of stealth antennas in lofts, around gutters, blah, blah, blah. But no, digital mode, it's another means. And you can have some really good QSOs with people. I was chatting, just out of memory, about a week or 10 days ago, to a couple of New Zealand stations that were actually mobile, travelling up and down roads in New Zealand at like 3 o'clock in the morning. Over.
That's good stuff. I know I like to hear some people down there. They're always great to talk to people that fiddling around with the digital stuff and making their own ways to get in by making their own Pi-Stars and stuff like that. So it's always good stuff to hear. I'm glad you're able to a lot of people are able to be a part of the hobby that way. But all right, I don't want to hog it up and see if you can make some more contacts out here on 1 Charlie. Good to hear you out here, Jeff. Hope to talk to you again soon. M0CRO. This is Greg, K6EGG in Southern California. I'll be monitoring on your final. What's up, Ivan? Thank you very much, sir. Nice to see you in the chat tonight. And Dana, I hope you like the new chat thing that's on here. You can see your chat there on the screen.
K6EGG, this is HR5BBD.
Good afternoon, Ivan. HL5BBD. This is Greg, K6EGG here in a rainy, wet Southern California tonight.
Okay, K6EGG. This is HR5BBD. Hi, Greg. Oh, you noted my photo there in your page, in your video. I'm not watching your video. Good to hear you again.
Yeah, let everybody know in the chat where you meet up.
This year. I hope I'm sure you had a wonderful Christmas holiday there. Even though many places suffered from the heavy snow and the cold winter, I heard on the news. I think California is okay. Okay, thank you very much. I also wish you a happy New Year 2023 and happy and prosperous New Year. Thank you very much. And I appreciate the many questions we had this year. And the next year, I also look forward to meeting you many times next year. K6EGG, this is HR5BBD.
Copy that, Ivan. Good to hear you in there. And you have a good New Year's over there. And enjoy the winter over there. This is Greg, K6EGG on Reflector 1 Charlie for HL5BBD. You have a good afternoon, and always good making the contact there. I'm being summoned. Sorry, that's why I was kind of.
Yeah, it's afternoon time. Just past 18 minutes past noon time here, 12:18. Okay, thank you very much. I'll catch you again. You have a good evening, and hope to meet you again. Happy New Year. K6EGG, this is HR5 EBD signing off and standing by.
You're being summoned, Greg?
Yeah, be right back.
Happy New Year, Jeff. Mr. AGI. Hey, Dana. T-Ray. All right, guys.
MAD listening on 1 Charlie.
Wrong answers only. Where's Greg? Dana, you 45 out of 50 or are you like 32 out of 50 when you say you're missing 5 questions? Well, Dana, you know 45 out of 50 is passing, right? Dana, do you want to know what I got at my extra? Not that anyone's going to care. We're going to lose. I think I got 44 out of 50. Doesn't matter as long as you pass. SWR spray for making the RF faster. Is that bit rate or is that making the signals propagate faster? What angle?
HL5 BBD WA8QQU, Tampa, Florida.
Whiskey Alpha 8, Quebec uniform.
Better ping time, okay.
HL5 BBD. Now I can hear your voice. When you press PTT, I could hear only home noise.
So really quick, before I get too involved with this stream here, I got a couple QSL cards here that I want to show.
Really?
This
You
one
got mail.
This one is actually all the way over from Chino Hills.
And how long did it take for the Postal Service to deliver it, Greg?
Probably a week. And I should have showed this a couple nights ago from W6NYU, which I actually think I met him.
You mentioned it. You did mention it the other day. You got a car from. You didn't show it.
Yeah, I didn't. I forgot to show it there. He's over in Chino Hills, which is he's actually in between me and Dana and 7UFT there. He also sent me a nice Christmas card.
Nice.
So that was very nice of him. Some nice words in there. He spelled my name correctly. And you know what, Seth? You're gonna really like this one. Look at who I got this Christmas card for, or this QSR card from.
Let me see. Really? Is that the gentleman from that the Dutch guy was looking for?
Yep.
Wow.
So, yeah, of all people, for those of you weren't, with us a couple, like, I don't know, it was Christmas Eve, wasn't it?
It was something like that. It was like, yeah, because it was Christmas Eve. The guy in the Netherlands was looking for him, the general ZZZ, and then what was it? The night later, the ZZZ was looking for the Dutch guy.
Yeah. I was like, and they kept calling out, and he was following us everywhere. And then somebody emailed him that was watching the stream, and told him that the Dutch emailed the Dutch guy and said he heard this guy on 91 Worldwide, and he was just all night long on 91 Worldwide. It's like he had the hots for him or something. I don't know.
He was gonna send some stroopwafels over to ask Gus for some stroopwafels.
Oh man!
And what else you got?
That's all I got. That was those two. But I forgot about the. I had it on my desk, but I just kept on. I didn't find a good place for me to show the QSL card there. We just got a nice. Looks like 2 meter 7 element quad antenna on here.
Is he? So is W6NYU an NYU alumni, or is that a sequential call?
I think we talked about it, and I can't remember.
Hey Martin, did you notice the contact you made this morning on FT8 on HF?
Yeah, you make a contact with someone special today?
With
somebody text me. I'm not going to put that in there yet. You already put it in.
Yeah, I was on FT8 this morning, and I'm like, I was going to change bands. I'm like, I see a couple of Dutch calls come through. I'm like, wait a second, I know that call. I go to QRZ, and it's our good old friend Martin. And then when he doesn't answer the first call, I'm like, Martin, try to pick his attention on Discord. And I want to thank Martin before we change subject. I just want to thank Martin for confirming for actually confirming. That is good.
So what's the deal? Some people don't confirm. How does that work? Because I'm not a big.
I know you don't believe in logs. You don't know what a log is. I know.
I believe in logs, but it's not this kind of log.
That wasn't where I was going. So I have it set up where when I have a confirmed conversation on FT8, it pushes up to QRZ.com for the logging and log at the world ARRL. And obviously, if I say at this time I had a conversation with Martin, and Martin does the same thing, it's confirmed. I think that's a simple way, but anyway. So where have you been playing radio tonight?
I've been on DStar, but I think it's time to get over to
DMR.
I think it's time. It's nice to hear Ivan in there, and I talked to the guy that says the S word on digital radio from Saskatchewan, and it's not Saskatchewan that he says. Houston, we have a problem.
Seriously?
There we go.
Houston, we have a problem.
Oh.
Did your open spot 3 take a nosedive?
It always seems.
Well, I know a gentleman in the state of Maryland who may be selling open spot 3.
Really?
Yeah. Did you not get a photo?
Maybe.
I'll give you a hint. You were on the same conversation I was on.
I was? I got to check. Was I live streaming?
I don't know. I was
trying to get my... this is always a process to get this open spot to work here. This has been doing this. Come on. So annoying. Then I lost it on the other page.
Seriously? Hey, CC, have a happy New Year. Stay warm. Stay safe.
There we go. Now it's going.
Hey,
What's
Jeff.
up, CC? Nice to see you in there. Sorry.
Said, hey, Jeff. CC, Jeff.
Got Jeff in the chat. Oh, boy. Well, some people hate it. Some people love it. I mean, some people that upgraded from like an open spot 2 to an open spot 4, I think they really love it. I think the people that some people that updated from an open spot 3 are like, well,
yeah.
So it's kind of hard to say. We had a lot of activity on America Link last night. America Unlinked, and it wasn't actually unlinked.
I know. I'm gonna wear out my welcome with that sound clip.
I don't care. It's all good. I guess it would be in my best interest to change out my frequency there to my open spot, unlike I was doing yesterday. So I'll stay here and wait for a little bit. Be a good ham and not just jump in here. And I got to sneeze too, so I don't want to sneeze in the middle of the... Oh. All right, let's give it a try. Looks like David followed us over. This is Greg, K6EGG, monitoring America Link from Southern California, just outside of Los Angeles in the city of Chino. And also on YouTube with a link in my QRZ profile. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. What's up there, DS4PMN? Nice to see you in here. And anybody new, don't forget to subscribe as well. Much will be appreciated.
Huh.
Uh-oh.
K6EGG.
Uh-oh.
Here your KJ4EG.
What do I do? What do I do? What do I do?
Do you talk?
JA4ETA. This is Greg, K6EGG. Good afternoon, Hat.
You seem through the very unclear. How was it going on? It's last day, final day for the this year, 2023. Fortunately, we have a super fine day. Sky blue temperature low, very nice, 75 F5.
Someone help me, please.
I think he said it was 75 degrees there today.
I think that's...
There you go.
Yeah.
Talk about the weather. Talk about a radio. There you go.
Copy that. We're getting some rain here. It's good that we get the rain because it's been very, very dry the last 6 months. So it's good that you guys have some nice weather there. 75 there. It's around 50 degrees here in California tonight, and a little bit of light rain. I think I hear it hitting the roof right now of my house here. But good to hear you in here, Hat. This is Greg, K6EGG for JA4ETA.
Yeah, once a time listening for you. Try again. K6 Echo Golf. You're from Japan. JA4ETA listening.
There goes Ron there in the
chat.
In the
America Link, rather.
Space in here. The dashboard.
Next time, you have a nice JA4ETA.
Copy. You have a good day there. This is Greg, K6EGG on America Link. Also, I'm live streaming on YouTube tonight, like I do most nights. It's close to 65. It was like dark and cloudy all day and like rain mist all day long here.
K6EGG, 34MDW. I can hear you good again. Your signal coming here, but unstable. So I have to say bye, and you have a nice day. JA4ETA 73.
Hey, Ron. Nice to hear you in there. KD4MDW. How are things going tonight? Getting close to, did I say it's KD4MDW? Yeah, I think I said his name right, or his call sign, Ron's call sign right. You getting ready for New Year's?
Damn, I think you're right.
Right.
Well,
yeah, man. It's between the digital.
Ready for it. We had a
it's
lot
hard
of
to
here and more damage and stuff, and we're just getting straightened out from all of that. Over.
Copy that. Yeah, we're supposed to have some nice bad weather coming through here the next couple nights. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. As long as I don't have to work out, and then I'm working inside for the next 2 weeks. So they can have all the rain they want for the next 2 weeks. Then after that, it's got to chill out a little bit.
Right. Well, I hope you don't get the damage we did. Our sprinkler system busted and it's flooded our house. And we had to have light fixtures replaced. And it was a mess, but we're getting it back in shape, getting cleaned up and back to normal. That's whatever's normal around here. All right, it's good to talk to you. Wish you guys a happy new year, and I'm watching this, y'all.
Copy that, WV4TAC. Nice to see you in there. Copy that, Ron. Yeah, we're not expecting, it's just supposed to be light rain, thank goodness. Just slow and steady for the next 8 or 9 days, or actually now 8 days. So nothing really too heavy, and nothing, as far as I know, like heavy snow or anything like that in the mountains. So we shouldn't have any issues. But good to hear you in there tonight. And thanks for joining us over here, WVTAC. I appreciate it. You're in a flood watch? Really? And Diamond Bar's not that far away, although he is in a hill area. What's up there, Mr. PMS? Nice to see you in there. I don't know if that was for me or not. I've seen that. I think I've talked to him before. He doesn't have much on his QRZ profile. Daytona Beach, Florida. I have stayed in that Hilton on the water there like 4 times. And they actually lost my car there. Are you listening over on a repeater tonight? Over there in Daytona? And they found it like a month, like I think it was 6 weeks later. I just left it there and got a ride with somebody else. Because apparently they have 2 different valets. They moved mine to the opposite valet and they couldn't find it. I don't know why that didn't pop up right there, so I had to hit it again. I apologize. Well, what you get up there, Alex, we'll get here within the next day. I'll take a look at the weather there. Did everybody get quiet on America Link or what?
Hello, Greg. K4UZI.
K04UZI. This is Greg, K6EGG. And Dana's in Southern California.
Hey, what's going on, Greg? It's Eddie from South Florida. I was watching your YouTube feed there, and you were asking if it was quiet, and I jumped on there. I wanted to say hi. I've been watching your YouTube streams for a little bit now. I only have Yaesu Fusion, so I know you're on DMR and all them, so I saw you on the Yaesu here, and I have a Yaesu set up, and I wanted to jump on and say hi. This is Ed K04UZI from South Florida.
What's up, Eddie? Thank you very much, man. I can go pretty much anywhere. I have not done too much P25 or NXDN. I don't know how those things work. I got to be honest with you. So I just kind of go over to America Link a lot because I know there's a lot of people congregate over here. And it's also easy for me to make contacts this way. Sometimes I'll go into reflectors and DMR page or DMR groups that are in other countries like Australia, New Zealand and stuff, and chat with those guys as well. So good to hear you in here tonight, and thanks again for watching and jumping in and saying hi. That would be. I'm gonna have to watch that again. I watched part of it. He was with the guy I talked to yesterday. Was it Ryan? He was by Houston. It just came out today.
Yeah, I'm subscribed to your channel there. Every now and then I see you pop up and trying to see where you're at, so I can jump on and say hi. So I finally caught you tonight on American Link. Very good. All right. Thanks for the contact here, quick USO. I appreciate it. And Greg, you have a happy New Year. Everyone else out there listening, happy New Year. Eddie from South Florida, K6EGG. Good night, everyone.
Thank you, Daddy.
Copy that. Good to hear you in there. This is Greg, K6EGG. Got my daughter coming in here as well.
Thank you, Daddy. Thank you.
You're welcome. For what?
For the vitamin C.
For the vitamin C. You know, you take vitamins, you don't get sick that way as bad.
I know.
And some of you guys are new. This is Haley, my daughter. She's 5. She really enjoyed Christmas and Santa Claus coming.
Yeah, but I got a watch what's hiding.
Can you show? You have it on?
Kilo Echo Zero, Victor, Julia, India. Time for a radio chat. CQ.
You got a CQ on America Link there. You almost there? You need a hand with that?
It's
I
kind
hear
of
their
hard to put it on
station.
my...
This is Kilo.
Want to show people?
You're making it across. And where was he at? Was he out of the U.S. or where was he at?
He says Happy New Year, Haley.
Greg K6EGG, I think he's out of California. He jumps around from nose
He
to
says,
nose.
Jim or Alex says beautiful.
And just saying hi to
It's
everyone who's out
beautiful.
there.
I don't have my watch on, but it looks like it right here.
Why?
It's been a long time.
You see the
so I
white
didn't know how
mark?
well it was transmitting.
Oh, yeah.
Back to you.
But I don't have a white mark. How you can barely see it.
Give it some time.
Well,
You
you're
have a
making
white
it.
mark there.
I'm hearing you.
All right, you gonna go to bed?
So I don't know if Greg's still around or if he's split, but
All right. Good
I'm
night.
gonna put it away.
Good night.
But just want to let you know you're making it. K4UZI 73.
Peter says hello. Hi, Haley. You see the heart right here?
This is Kilo Echo
Hold on. Let me put it up on the screen. See the heart?
73's on your final as well.
Saw it?
What you kicking about? What are you kicking about? I just crashed out.
Is your hotspot being cranky again?
Yes, it is.
Oh, come on, Greg.
Because he likes to. Come on.
I think I lost my connection there. No, it says I'm connected.
Yeah, it's not showing up. Well, obviously, it's not showing up in the stream, but.
And I was talking to my daughter, so I didn't hear what they were talking about. It sounded like it was possibly me. No.
When's the last time? There you go. There it is.
K5GZW. Can I get a signal report? I just programmed it.
K. I am using an Icom 9700 here, which I'll bring up more of a full screen. Oh, wrong one. More
Nice
of a full
weather.
screen there. Yeah, looks like the rain has stopped for right now. And to get into the DMR, I'm using a hotspot or OpenSpot 3. Oop. I got a camera on this. This is not the video feed.
I'll QSL. I appreciate it there. I'm down here in Arkansas.
So is that Arkansas or
Yeah,
Arkansas?
Why don't you ask him, Greg?
No.
Why not? You want to find out?
I'm not going to do that.
Why not? You're curious.
Oh, I know why this is doing that.
Oh, hey, I know that
Greg,
voice.
I can hear you. It's Arkansas.
Did it again. I am not losing my link, though, because I'm watching it on my other screen. My sister used to live in Arkansas. Oh, we got Neil in there. In Chino. I know Neil's a big Ducks fan. They got their quacks, whatever.
And 6 VHF.
N6 VHF. This is Greg, K6EGG, all the way over in Chino, California. No.
Yeah, big DX, man. I just wanted to see if I could hear you on this one. I can.
Copy that. You're sounding good. Are you using you going into a Pi-Star or OpenSpot or something like that, or a local repeater? I can't remember. I think there's something on Sunset maybe or Santiago that's hooked up to America Link.
I'm like 99.9% RF usually, but right now I'm using a hotspot just because it was easier to get on this this talk group.
Copy that. You're sounding really good into it right now. I know. I'm trying to think. Is there a local repeater that we can get into? As I know, 91 worldwide. I think on the second code plug is on the DMR side for Papa system, but I'm not 100% sure.
Testing 1, 2.
Honestly, I don't have any DMR repeaters programmed in. They're all C-Bridge, and none of them I have programmed in have this. I do know there's one, for a guy I know has one Brandmeister repeater up on Sierra Peak, which I'm pretty sure I could probably bring this up on that one. In fact, I can give it a try.
Copy that. All right, cool. Well, let me know. I'll be here for a little bit and see if I can hear you there. This is Greg, K6EGG for N6 VHF. Isn't that an awesome call sign? Everybody else that's possibly listening to America Link right now? Hey, Chris, how you doing? Nice to see you in here.
Well, I appreciate the that. Yeah, I was wondering a ham call with a radio acronym, so that's why I went for it. Let me try to see if I can bring this up on the Sierra repeater. I'll be right back. 6 VHF.
Copy that. This is Greg, K6EGG on America Link, also currently live streaming on YouTube. I have a link in my QRZ profile. Jeremy, you're in there if you want to say something. No, he doesn't.
Who's in this? Who's in the chat? Audio chat?
Is this thing working?
Yeah, it's working.
Who's that voice?
Hey, how's it going, Greg?
Good. Do you hear Seth, too?
I can't hear him right now.
Why not?
He should. Say something again, Seth.
Test 1, 2, 3.
Oh, you're not. Do it again.
Test 1, 2.
You should now.
Yeah, there he is. On RF.
I hear you in there on RF, sounding loud and clear. N6 VHF, this is great. K6EGG.
Baba Booey. I had a request for that, apparently, Greg.
Okay.
All right, good. Well, at least I know there's one local repeater around here that I can hit on RF, where we can use this one. Good to know.
Cool. And you said it's on Sierra Peak. I'm not familiar with that one. Is that out in Riverside? Sierra Peak.
No, Sierra is the towers that you see right at the end of the 71 freeway at the 91 up above Corona there. That one site that's right above Green River.
Oh, I thought that was Pleasance Peak or something like that. Oh, my bad. Maybe that's somewhere else then. Not Pleasance Peak, but it was... I don't know.
It's close. Pleasance is actually further south, going towards Santiago. It's about maybe 2 or 3 miles south of Sierra, going towards Santiago.
That's good to know. I'll have to look up the hill next time the clouds clear. When I drove through there this morning, it was all pretty much fog, and fog when I was passing Prado as well. K6EGG for ID.
Yeah, Sierra's a good hill to use for the canyon, for the, when you're coming down 91. Until you get right up underneath it. Once you get right about Green River down there by the golf course, you're kind of in the shadow. It's weird. You think it would still work, but it gets pretty spotty right there. But the rest of the way through the canyon works real well.
Yeah, I thought Papa 22 is up there, so it's further down though. That makes sense why sometimes I don't have a good range through there, because it's not where I thought it was. Because I was literally looking at it and it wasn't working. So that makes sense. I'm going to have to take another look at that. I appreciate the info there. Guess you learn something new every day, right? That brings me to ask you. Do I have a 220 megahertz?
Yep,
no, I do not.
On ham radio, you're learning something new all the time. I've been doing this for 35 plus years, and I still learn something new all the time. So yeah, just always learning.
What's that there, John?
What the heck, I was just going to say one thing. Papa, I don't have any of the Papa stuff programmed in at all. I heard that they will eventually start asking you to pay money if you get on there, so I have never programmed their stuff in.
Copy that. I think they give you like a grace period. I don't know, 30 or 90 days. I can't remember what it is. I am a member. I do use the digital side a lot and the analog side mainly in the middle of the night or like 11:30 p.m. I actually talked to John and N7 UFT as well. So good group. N7 UFT keeps me kind of awake after a couple long days there.
All right, Greg. Well, I don't want to tie up AmericaLink to talk a few miles, so I'm going to be quiet for a bit, see if anybody else wants to get in there. We'll catch you in a bit, and 6VHF.
Copy that. I appreciate it there, Neil. You take care. This is Greg, K6EGG on AmericaLink. And if anybody's interested and have a computer nearby, I'm also currently live streaming on YouTube that Neil and I were talking about there. So for N6VHF, this is Greg, K6EGG on AmericaLink.
K6EGG, this is N9QJ. Good evening.
N9QJ, this is Greg, K6EGG. How you doing tonight?
Thank you, Ed. We're in northern Indiana, real close to South Bend, Indiana. And they're celebrating tonight at Notre Dame. They had a victory earlier today in some bowl game. And I guess I don't follow that as close as I should.
I don't either.
Some drizzle and 54 a week ago. Our temperature was in the single digits, waiting for about inches of snow and wind chills at 20 below. So cloudy and 54 makes me very happy tonight.
I bet. And it's pretty much exactly the same temperature here in Southern California. We got a little bit of a light mist here. We're expecting a pretty decent storm tomorrow, late morning, early afternoon, all the way through New Year's morning. But I'll take it. We can use it here. It was like 80, 89, 90 degrees on Christmas Day, and it felt like a summer day. So it's good to have a little bit of some wintertime weather. At least this is our winter here in California. I know you guys got nailed there in the Midwest the last couple of weeks, so I'm sure you're pretty happy it heated up a little bit there. What's that, an FT?
Yeah, I've got a huge snow throw, like 180 cc's, 26-inch cut, and I use it once or twice a year because it's kind of overkill when we just get a little dusting. And there's my overwhelming ham shack I just saw on the screen.
Copy that. What model radio is that there?
I'm sorry, what was that?
What model radio do you have there? It looks like it's an FT something or other. I can't zoom in on. It gets a little bit blurry as I zoom in.
Yeah, it's a Yaesu T991A. It's the first HF radio I have or ever bought. I've been just doing a locally 2-meter radio here for the last 7 or 8, maybe 10 years. And about a year ago, I took the jump into HF finally, and certainly enjoy it. If I would have known more, I could have just gotten like a handheld and a Pi-Star or a hotspot, and done Yaesu and some fusion. And because I was looking at the Icom 7300, but I got this one instead.
From what I hear, that is a very good radio, and that's on my short list of HF radios whenever I finally get my brain inside my general test questions there and study up. So I plan on doing that. Hopefully, I keep saying soon, but soon's been a year so far. But that's on the short list. Icom 7300, and there was another Yaesu that I saw over at Ham Radio Outlet in October, and I can't think of the name of it, but it had like a video out. So I'm also looking at something like that too. Oh boy, John's going deep here, man. He just dove like.
I was trying to work FT8 earlier this evening, and it wasn't very.
You kind of faded away there. You may want to turn down your YouTube video or YouTube audio there. I can't remember which one. Seth was playing it at Ham Radio Outlet there in Winter Park.
Hang here, I guess,
I think it was the 710 that just came out.
System fusion.
Yeah, copy that. Cool deal, man. I'm glad you're at least liking the radio, and you'll be all set when you can do all your HF stuff.
And Garrett, please translate.
Yeah, it's an expensive hobby. It's a good way to be broke all the time. And I look forward to filling the shack with more and more radios.
Haley is awake still.
Enjoy the hobby. I'm going to shove off and let you get talk to more people there. But this is pretty cool, and I'll let you go. This is N9QJ, and thanks for the contact.
Copy that. I appreciate it. I'm going to try to see if I can get Haley on and talk to somebody over in the Midwest there, my 5-year-old daughter. So maybe want to hang out and take a listen and see if I can get her in my office. Hey, Haley, you want to talk to somebody named Henry? Haley? Haley, can you come in here real quick? Haley. Hey, Alicia.
Just threaten her with a good time and Frozen. So what have you been up to, Seth?
Oh, not much. I was in a certain town in Maryland 2 weeks ago, and I didn't hear from anyone.
Well, it's probably a good thing because the COVID bug hit us.
JA4 ETA. JA4 ETA in Okinawa, Japan. Here is November 1. Tango Alpha Bob and
See if we can make this happen.
You around this afternoon, Hat Son?
Oh no, we got Hat Son coming in here.
What, Daddy?
You hear Daddy? You hear Daddy, Haley?
Yes, I did.
All right, try to give me a call here, and we'll see if we can get this to happen here. Mark. We're going to talk to somebody real quick, okay?
Okay.
Here we go.
K6EGG0VYD. I got a little guy here that like to say hello to Haley.
Haley is ready and listening here. This is Greg, K6EGG on America Link, also with my daughter here, Haley.
Let's see. He's going to jump in and say hi to you, okay? You're so excited?
Yeah.
Did I lose him? Did America Link come unlinked? Come on, America Link.
All right, go ahead and say hello to Go ahead and say hello to Haley.
Hi, Haley. How are you doing today? Good.
You want to say good and ask him how he's doing?
You're doing good?
I don't know if he heard you.
You're good?
I don't know if you're hearing Haley, but she asked you good. Hey, go ahead, try again.
You're good?
I am.
Yes, I am.
Do you like that? Say
Yeah.
Say hi, my name's Haley. I'm from California.
My name is Haley.
I'm from California.
I'm from California. I love that kid, Daddy.
Do you like that kid? You're talking to kids, huh?
He's a boy?
He's a boy.
What is his name?
Henderson.
I don't know if he's still there, but thank you very much. She really enjoyed that.
Did you like that?
Yeah, Daddy.
You have to finish reading your book now?
Yeah.
Yeah, is Mommy going to get mad?
Yeah.
Harrison did like that very much. Thank you very much. K0.
Harrison.
BYD clear and say goodbye to Haley.
Hi, Haley. Bye.
Say bye, Harrison.
Bye, Harrison.
There you go. That's our first long distance contact there. You want me to take that?
Yeah.
You hear him okay? Mm-hmm. All right. Good night, Haley. I love you.
Love you. Goodbye.
Go back to this screen here. All right. That was successful. We've been trying to do that for a couple days now.
That was too cute.
K6EGG0VYD. Thank you very much. That was successful. Thank you again.
Thank you. It's hard to get those kiddos all together. I know Haley was just about ready to go to sleep, so it worked out perfect there. And thanks again. I appreciate it. This is great. K6EGG on America Link, and also currently live streaming on YouTube with a link in my QRZ profile.
I'm getting some weird RF data noise or something.
I see an N2 SPG in there trying to get in there.
Oh? There goes Bill in there. I think I've talked to him before. He's got a red car, a Miata. Of course, now it's all quiet. Dang, I always thought Sierra Peak was actually in Riverside somewhere. Totally bummed now. I guess I'm happy that I learned something new today, right? Did Haley scare him off? I don't know. She had a pretty decent sized audience when she was on there.
K6EGG and 2SPG.
N2 SPG, this is Greg, K6EGG. Good evening. That sounds good, man. She wants to play with
I'm
him.
talking to you through the Shocker Link app, and finally got it working. Had to redirect the audio, but it does work. I'm not using HD tonight.
It's no RF Friday here, I guess, right? Yeah, that's going to be fun. Some third-party traffic there with Harrison and Haley.
Well, I got to go to each extreme. I went from HF in the morning through the Netherlands to no RF at night to California. Huh?
Yeah, and you made the contact with Martin there in the Netherlands. I got that text first thing this morning. First off, I was surprised you were up so early. And then second off, that's a good hit right there, for sure. A good contact there. Oh, Chris, he's going with a 7300. 7300's on my very short list. There's only like 3 radios.
It was 11 something in the morning, so it wasn't so bad. And, yeah, and I was just like, as I said earlier, I was like, I know that call sign. But, yeah, I do hit Western Europe pretty frequently on FT8 on the band. Depends on the time of day, and I go. But, yeah. I'm just wondering how I sound otherwise, using this app compared to the radio. Back to you, K6EGG from N2SPA.
I must admit, I don't think you sound any different coming through my system here. I would not know that you were doing that. Doing that, meaning using an app to talk through the open spot software. Also, I know sometimes when people use Peanut or the what's it called? What's the other one? DroidStar. The audio seems to be always kind of messed up and like over distorted and stuff like that. So I don't really notice any difference with you with that at all. I got a massive echo in my head there, and I don't know why that did that.
What I ended up having to do was I had to go in my Mac settings and make sure that the default output was the Shure microphone. This was defaulted into the built-in Mac mic on the laptop, and I have the laptop closed all the time. So once I got into the control panel or the system preferences and set my outgoing to the Shure mic, seems to be working. So yeah, this is just the Shark RF link that they released that's in the App Store, and I can do this with my cell phone if I wanted to, as opposed to a third-party app. So I should I'm just surprised that
Yes,
I don't
I am on America
open
Link.
spot with me, not a radio, but yeah, whatever. Back to you, Greg.
What's going on, VK6MIL? Nice to see you in here tonight. Copy that. Now, could you use that outside your network at all? Like this, say, if you're in your car or something like that. I would love to know if they can maybe get that to work, maybe through a VPN or something like that.
I don't know. I haven't tried it. I just carry the open spot with me, most of the time. So I think I can do it where I can, have the open spot connected to my cell phone as a hotspot, and then have the app on that same phone and do that. I haven't tried remote. I probably never would. I know you want to do remote streaming, but in that case, I would just bypass the VPN direct and go from the laptop right up to YouTube and have it as a web page. That's what I would do if I were you.
Well, checking in.
That's actually a good idea. I have to think about that now. All right. Seth, good to hear you in there. I think I heard a VK6MIL in there. Go ahead and take it. This is Greg, K6EGG on America Link.
Yeah, K6EGG, VK6MIL from Perth, Western Australia. Yeah, just sitting here in front of the computer and thought, came up, thought I'd look to see if you're on. I spoke to you a couple of times in the last couple of weeks, I think. Currently 10 past midday, lunchtime. So I'll be off to lunch soon, but I'm not that hungry at the moment. So good to see you there again. I can't remember what state you're in, or I'll have to have a look. Anyway, I'm in Perth, Western Australia for all the listeners. And I'll just be listening in the background while I make some sandwiches. Back to you, Greg. Cheers.
Copy that. Yeah. VK6MIL. I'm in the state of California. I'm not too far away from Los Angeles. I'm in the Western or Pacific time zone of the United States there on the West Coast. So obviously you're on the West Coast there, so I know how it goes there. But been over to Adelaide, and I think I mentioned also Sydney there. I was over there for about 3 weeks. Had a great time over there. I'm good. That Vegemite's freaking nasty.
Yes, I was in Adelaide myself about 6 months ago just for catch up with some friends. But yeah, we're way over the other side. Okay, happy 2023. VK6MIL, just be listening.
Copy that. Good to hear you out here on America Link tonight. Tonight our time, it's 8:10 p.m. here on Friday night. For VK6MIL, this is Greg, K6EGG on America Link. As you know, also currently live streaming on YouTube as well. Who did I lose? I lost Jeremy, so I'm bringing that down. That might be where my echo's coming from. For those of you wondering, you were watching me take my headphones off.
K6EGG and 2SPG.
I was getting a pretty gnarly echo, delayed by about a second in my ear. So, N2SPG, this is Greg, K6EGG.
Yeah, okay, that was a little weird. I'm not sure if your last transmission got through, but it could be my side, so whatever. I talked to you enough, so this is N2SPG. I'm going to be on the side.
Copy that. I might move around on here a little bit. I've been chatting on here for about half hour, 40 minutes or so. Made a great couple contacts on here. So this is great. K6EGG, just monitoring America Link. Cornbread wasn't wondering.
CGG, Whiskey L62, Corvette, Bravo, Juliet.
What's going on, Warren? Good evening. WA2QBJ. This is Greg, K6EGG.
Yeah, good evening, Greg. Greetings from Keyport, New Jersey.
Tonight I am.
Again, I wanted to wish you a very happy, healthy New Year for you and your family there.
Copy that. You too, sir. Very happy holidays and a happy new year to you. Looking forward to another new year. Got some big personal plans, and hopefully things will go well as far as the career plans this year. Always look forward to a fresh new start here. You got that right there, Alex. Seth, take a guess where I ate dinner tonight.
That sounds great.
In-N-Out Burger?
Yeah,
Nope.
look forward to New Year here too. Just sold my business like 2 years ago.
This is gonna shock you.
Retired. I'm doing teaching. I'm an EMT instructor. I teach new EMTs, and actually just also joined the Coast Guard Auxiliary, training to be a radio watch stander. Listen to channel 16 for distress calls, that type of thing. And all's good. Bought a little boat, and looking forward to next summer. Back to you.
Cool deal. There's a fellow named Dennis that watches the YouTube live channel. He's a EMT and stuff up in Nova Scotia, Canada. So cool deal, man. Good to hear you in here tonight, man. Enjoy a couple days off here.
Well, business very, very good. Just again, I wanted to say hi and wish you a happy New Year. K6EGG in California, Whiskey Alpha 2, Quebec Bravo Juliet, Keyport, New Jersey.
Oof.
Company 3 is all the best.
73 is there. This is Greg, K6EGG on America Link. Jeremy, Seth, any more guesses?
Well, you admitted to me over a different messaging platform, didn't you?
Maybe.
Oh.
Hey there, Glenn. I have you in there, N1GMB. Your audio's a little bit low, but I definitely have you in there. Neil, they put a Raising Cane's over off of Grand.
I backed off the microphone a little bit. Last time I think they would make
Where I eat my Korean.
modifications to the stuff, so.
Copy that. Where are you driving around at tonight? I'm not a big... Chick-fil-A is pretty good. It's addicting. That's what the problem is.
On the way home from work.
Copy that. I bet you're happy. About 45 more minutes away from midnight. You're driving home basically almost the same time I would be driving home, West Coast time. But I got lucky today and had to work this afternoon.
Yeah, it's a long week.
I eat at Wang Chow.
On a holiday. 3-day rest.
Wang Chow over by the new Raising Cane's by Best Buy and stuff. Really like it. Yeah, I actually have New Year's Day off, which over the last couple years previous, I used to work on New Year's Day morning, like bright and early, mainly because I'm not a big New Year's guy. I'm usually asleep anyways. But for the most part, I'm not a big New Year's guy, so I'm just kind of chill out, maybe hit the gym and kind of chill out on Monday, or pardon me, Sunday.
Yeah, well, it's funny, the holidays on
Take care, Jim.
But we're celebrated on Monday, so. I remember, I think a lot of people that last year we didn't get any.
You were quite broken up on that last one there. I like the spicy pork belly there, Neil. One of my favorite places. In fact, I took N7 UFT there once.
Oh, yeah, no, with Johnson, whatever.
What did he say?
I don't know.
Yeah, you're kind of dropping in and out there just a tad. But good to hear you in here tonight. I'm going to I'm going to take a standby here for a few. This is Greg, K6EGG on America Link. I wish I had a night off there, pal.
So, Greg.
Yeah, this section of the highway, we got several radio towers in the city that hang over the highway, so. Hey, for radio signals. So you have a Happy New Year's. Talk later, and on GMP.
Copy that, Glenn. Have a Happy New Year. N1 GMB. This is Greg, K6EGG. Going to be clear off America Link here.
So, Greg, would my guess be this or this?
The second one.
Kilo Delta 3, Kilo
I
Ocean,
only had
Deerfield, Pennsylvania.
I only had. Let me just take that off for a second here, because I might be getting bombarded. We'll leave that up for a second. I had only nachos there. It was the only thing nearby, and I stopped by a butcher shop to get some steaks for tomorrow, and I didn't want to go in somewhere and spend a half hour or so.
Yeah.
Quick in and out. But not In-N-Out Burger. No, thank you. Martin.
Hey, Martin, have a Happy New Year, man. Thanks for the HF contact this morning. That was a surprise, a pleasant surprise for me.
Yeah, that was cool. He sent me that text. I'm like, hey, that guy. He's not working a night shift. Well, at that point he wasn't, probably, because it was probably the afternoon. Oh, here's one for your Taco Bell there. Someone just sent me something. I don't think I want to. I don't know. Maybe I could put it on here. Let me see.
Was it something I sent you or no?
No.
Okay.
Speaking of Taco Bell,
yeah.
I don't know if I don't use. It's pretty funny. See if I can bring this up here. Speaking of Taco Bell, look, what are you thinking when you see all this?
Oh, God. Oh.
Sorry. I had to do it.
I don't know if you... really, Greg?
I had to. Well, you guys were talking about Taco Bell. I've never ordered from Power Max.
I have. Just make sure it's worth it with the shipping cost, if there is any.
It's bad shipping cost or expensive shipping cost?
I think just got to make sure. I think there's a minimum, or I forgot what it is. So just make sure you get enough where it makes sense to order. But yeah, I think I've ordered from them before.
I've never ordered from them.
Although if you're curious, Greg, I did look up something in the past calendar year. I spent $3,200 at HRO, and I was called a rookie for that.
So who has our record here that's in the channel chat tonight, you think?
For what? Spending at HRO?
Yeah. So we put up... How did you check that out, by the way?
I checked my credit card.
Just
checked.
Phone booth server.
Well, I know I bought that. I know I bought another 5100, which I'm actually going to get rid of the other 5100. Someone's going to actually pick that up from me. Believe it or not. Chat's getting busy here. I'm having trouble keeping up with it. I may have to slow it down a bit. But, yeah, I think I probably spent $1,000. See, I buy my antennas from my antenna farm.
Yeah.
Just because they have stuff available a lot. And then I buy like my big stuff in person at HRO.
Well, for me, there's no ham store that I can go to and buy, so everything's got to be shipped. And I mean, if I do HRO Delaware, it's overnight, even to ground. So it's so here I'll go look at the. Let me do my. So I have I have a bunch of transactions. Yeah, I can see my 878, my 578, the 991 Alpha. I bought something else there that day, and I bought the foot pedal from my 991 Alpha and the cable. That's what I bought.
The foot pedal?
Yeah.
You got from them?
Yeah. Yep.
T-Ray's dropped a chunk there.
And I got called an amateur by or a rookie by on the net last night.
Well,
I know.
So
I have an idea who number one might be, but I don't want to in this stream, and I don't want to call him out.
I don't want to call anybody out on because it could be someone else in there that spent more. That's the first thing that comes to mind. I didn't say any names or anything.
I didn't say any names.
Well, look what T-Ray picked up here. An ID52, a 705, a 703.
Hold on, 2 7610s.
Yeah.
All right, T-Ray. I think the only way to sort this is to T-Ray, go through your credit card receipts for the year and give us a dollar amount.
I'm not talking on 93
wait,
North
hold on a
America
second. Hold on,
right
T-Ray. 9,700 is a radio or $9,700?
And this is the ham radio store in
Chris.
HRO.
Yeah, Chris,
ham
HRO.
radio outlet.
Yeah, Chris is over the pond. I forgot.
Yeah, he's in the UK.
I've heard of a couple of stores over in the UK, but this is like probably if you're looking for ham radio gear, HRO, DX Engineering. I think it's DX Engineering.
DX Engineering has a lot of good stuff.
Yeah, it's a couple. There aren't too many places that to get stuff. Chris. Sam, I'm hoping it's with T-Ray.
Oh, is he calling me? Maybe.
I don't know. Maybe.
This is K6EGG. Is this thing working out there?
KJ6NNE, you're definitely working there. Not too far away. I'm over in the city of Chino. This is Greg, K6EGG. Also live streaming on YouTube with a link in my QRZ profile.
I don't know. T-Ray made
Check that out, man. Thank you. EEG and Chino, man. KJ6NNE over here in Middle Valley Riverside.
It's Echo Golf Egg, K6EGG. Yeah, you're not too far away. I'm off the 60N Euclid, just about 2 miles north of the Chino Airport.
I'll show you.
Thanks for the comeback for the radio that over there checking out. All right, I will check out your QRZ and your YouTube. Thank you.
Cool, man. Enjoy. Sounds like you got your radio working there. This is Greg, K6EGG.
I got some funky audio going on today for some reason. I'm hearing an echo, and then I was hearing distortion there. So I'm guessing I'm definitely under $1,000 for HRO. But I bought like 3 different antennas from Antenna Farm. At 7,900, I really like that antenna, but I only use it when I get on top of a hilltop. He could have traded some radios in, too.
Yeah, it's true.
Ultra ham there. Wow, you're typing in there. By the way, anybody new watching tonight, don't forget to like and subscribe. Tell your friends about the channel. A lot of new folks over the last couple days. It's good to see you guys in here. In the chat, that is. You like that GP9? I almost got one of those. I ended up getting a X50A antenna.
I was gonna say, Greg, when I think GP9, I think of a locomotive. You know, nothing to do with ham radio.
I don't know what a GP9
Hold
locomotive.
on.
Does it have an antenna on it?
I'm sure it does.
So, quick question. Should I go on tomorrow night? I don't want to do like a New Year's Eve show. I'd rather just do my normal thing.
Well, I can tell you now, Greg, you will not have Baba Booey around.
No? What's up, Lester? I might have Lester instead.
Okay.
Dana has a GP15, huh? You going out having some adult beverages tomorrow night?
I'll be out. Yeah, some friends' New Year's party in the land of S9 noise.
That would be Manhattan.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. See, Alex, I'm not a big New Year's guy.
You want me to live stream the ball drop if I can see it?
I don't care about your balls. So you don't have to let me see your ball drop. The New York ball. So you're going to the...
No, I'm not going to.
Oh, God.
No,
those guys
no.
wear diapers and stuff.
Yeah.
I know somebody used to go a lot. I'm like...
No, I'm like, well, if you're a New Yorker, you it used to be like 10 years ago, you would, if you're a real New Yorker, you never go to that. And now, last couple of years, right before COVID, it's like everyone wants to go. I'm like, why? No, I have a friend a couple of friends live in the city, and they're going to just have stuff at their apartment.
See, Neil kind of thinks I'm joking about the diapers. No, that's not an actual joke. They make you go in so early, and there's no restrooms, and you don't want to lose your spot.
Yeah.
People just use diapers.
Yep.
Totally not joking.
So
at
unless
all.
unless you know someone,
you're not getting close.
Yeah. And then as soon as the ball drops, the place empties out like a.
Yeah, there's poop and pee and barf and everywhere probably.
I thought that was L.A., Greg, or San Francisco.
That's every day. That's not on New Year's. That's every day. What are you talking about? Yeah, so if I do a live stream tomorrow night, it'll probably be after. Probably be close to this time when I get on.
Let me ask you a question, Greg. How much of adult beverages will you have?
I'm not planning on drinking tomorrow.
Folks, hold on.
It's going to be a normal night for me. It's just another night.
Hey, friends of the channel. Do you want Greg to be completely sober tomorrow night, or do you want him to have something?
I've done drunk streams before. I've done an ambient stream before.
As N1 GMB likes to remind you of every time.
It's amateur night.
I thought that was every night.
Well, yeah, but it's amateur night for drinking.
So Cornbread wants you to be drunk as a skunk.
Not gonna do it.
Sam says Ambien.
I want to get up and work out the next morning. I'm keep treating it like a normal day tomorrow.
Okay. All right, Greg. So where are we playing radio now?
I think I'm gonna get on 93 North America. See if I can piss anybody off there.
Okay. Let me switch profiles on my side.
You StreamYard to invite everyone?
Yep. Well, the other thing, Scott, is
what's it?
We do that by. Well, that's what some of the streamers use, kind of like you use for Discord video, just to go in and have everyone on.
Oh, so you link everybody together?
Yep, you could do that, or you could tell everyone, "Hey, join the Discord," and Greg will be in the public channel tomorrow night and decide what he wants to do.
Yeah, I might do something a little different tomorrow. I don't know. I don't plan this stuff out. You know that, Seth. We did a little bit in Florida just because I'm not used to being with somebody. But I just like to get on and just do it. So, because then if I plan it and if something doesn't turn out right, then I'm upset. Then I'm like nervous or whatever.
Greg upset? I don't know.
What, have you seen me upset?
Have I? I think I want to say yeah, maybe.
Yeah?
I've seen you injured.
That you did. You didn't want to see my broken toes from the hotel.
No, I have standards.
All right, I'm going to do it live here.
Okay, go.
This is Greg, K6EGG, monitoring DMR Talk Group 93 North America in the city of Chino, 40 miles east of downtown Los Angeles, and also currently live streaming on YouTube. I have a link in my QRZ profile.
Get that? I got that echo again. It's only when I talk on the radio, though. Got a couple guys coming through here.
G6OTX, K6EGG. I wasn't lying about the line in the chat there, Greg. And pretty neat, actually. The YouTube stream and the radio here are pretty much in sync.
That's weird. Normally it's not.
That's interesting. Normally it's not in sync too much there, so that's good to hear that it's in sync. Good to see you in there. Good to hear you in here again, and thanks again for the help.
What's up, Stu? I also got a new lens here too. Made some changes. Hopefully it looks pretty decent. It's a little bit too soft. I think I might have to change the aperture a little bit, but slowly but surely working on it here. You have a Happy New Year, buddy. Copy that. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Coming from you, I appreciate that because I know you make some pictures look very good.
You still in there, KG6OTX?
Have a good night, Stu. I guess he might have disappeared there.
Hey, Greg.
Yeah.
Is it time to do something for the last time in 2022?
Oh. DMR roulette?
Yep.
We can try it.
And by the way, folks, when we say DMR roulette, if you guys have any heads up of places that are active right now, shoot them out in the chat. We'll listen.
I just bombard their conversation.
Okay, so if we're going to do this for the last time this year, 214, 216, which is Spain, Hungary.
Those are always going on.
732, which is might be Colombia. There's a guy from Cincinnati on. 3100's got activity. 31401, which is OK Central, Oklahoma.
Let's go to
Kings
31.
Digital, 31620. America Link, of course.
I think I'm going to go 3100.
All right.
Remember that night I got on the China one just randomly and somebody came back?
The guy came back to you.
Yeah.
Open spot connected to phone group.
He was in Mexico City.
QSL. WH1YY, clear.
Perfect. Somebody just clearing out.
Hey, Neil, what do you think DMR roulette is? We pull up the hose line.
CQ from the UK.
A4TLT standing by. Is that other station out there? I don't know if they left already, but come back.
Come back. I've talked to Rudy before. Come back.
A04 UHB.
Hey, Greg, I think Alex Griffith's got an idea. He says, funny hat. I think you should rewear your Halloween costume for tomorrow night.
Man, that thing is so hot.
Sounding loud and clear here. Q5, man, into downtown Miami. Where are you located, please? Glad to hear it. We're up here in Westfield, North Carolina. Westfield. It's not many people know where that's at. It's about 45 minutes from Winston-Salem, North Carolina, and maybe 10 minutes from Virginia borderline there. So, name here is Ryan, Radio Yankee Alpha November, and good to hear you on here. You're sounding coming through loud and clear as well.
Neil, you've been de-virginized on DMR roulette.
Hey Ryan, well, I'm a frequent visitor to Winston-Salem, so I know where that is. I work in the medical field, and there's a pain clinic that I work at down there, and so I fly into GSO often. Over
Yeah,
to
you don't have to worry about red or green chips or black chips.
Oh yeah, I have to frequent well, not frequent, but
I got it in there somewhere.
all up to GSO not long ago to drop him off. He lives in Tennessee, so had to take him back home. So I know exactly the airport you're talking about there.
I don't know why that's blocked for you.
You call out, I just figured out.
That's very strange.
3100.
Yeah, that's weird.
I think. Hold on. Let me dig and research because I think there's something about 3100 where you're going to be on certain servers only.
Oh.
Hold on.
Appreciate the QSO there.
It's good to know.
Yeah, I was just there in January.
Yeah,
no, I mean not in January, December, early December, and
or it used
it
to
was
be
already cold. I mean, it was getting cold.
I've had that happen getting on other servers.
Like now, but I'm sure you had that.
Or getting
cold
other
spell
talk
3 days
groups.
ago over. Oh yeah, definitely.
Dana. Ooh, whoa! R2D2.
Summer here, so not bad. It's got a little bit of rain heading our way in Florida, but I would take that over the snow.
Once again, anybody new coming in and watching, don't forget to like and subscribe. Much will be appreciated. Right now, we're monitoring DMR Talk Group 3100.
I lost a little bit of your modulation there. Not sure if it's on my end, as I'm on a repeater here, not my hotspot. But if you can hear me, you have a good time out there in Winston-Salem or nearby Westfield, I think you said. And hope you have a happy New Year, man. Enjoy tomorrow evening and the weekend.
37, 38.
And hopefully we'll catch you here on the other
38.
side.
45,
Ryan,
I think, is the record. So tell your
go ahead and
friends.
clear out of here. K4TLT, Kilo 4 Tango, Lima Tango, will be clear after your final
39. All right, let's keep going here.
Roger, I think my finger slipped, and on this TYT here, if I hit it again, it tends to overmodulate, or I end up missing on there. But anyway, enough about that. Good to meet you, and hope to hear you again sometime soon. So we'll say 73. I'm sure I will catch you again. And KO4, UHP is clear. Have a good one.
Let's see if we can get 40 going here.
This is Greg K6EGG monitoring DMR Talk Group 3100 from the city of Chino, about 40 miles outside of Los Angeles, and also doing a live stream on YouTube tonight.
There's like 30 of you guys watching and only 20 likes. 25 likes, sorry. Boy, it got quiet on 3100. What happened there?
What'd you do, Greg?
I just talked. All right. One last time. Well, there goes Dana.
Well, good evening, Greg. This is Dana. I'm 7 UFT from afar.
Hello there, Dana. N7 UFT. This is Greg, K6EGG, a few hills over from you. Happy New Year. Soon to be New Year for you.
I totally killed it. I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, same to you, Greg. I just thought I'd come and say hi on the radio and say hi to everybody. But yeah, have a happy New Year. We're going to be hanging out at home too. And just taking it easy.
Nice light rain here. We've had about a quarter inch of rain so far, Greg. And I actually have sandbags in front of my garage door.
Yeah, man, you live up there in the there hills there of Diamond Bar. Yeah, it didn't seem like it was too heavy a rain, and we're not expecting too heavy. But I hope that doesn't get any worse than it is right now. But we've been pretty steady the last couple days, which is actually a little bit better than one big dump of rain, if you know what I mean.
Yep, sounds good. I won't tie up the frequency. I just thought I'd come on and say hi to you and the gang and wish everybody a Happy New Year on the frequency, and we'll talk again soon. So 73 and 7 UFT clear.
Copy that there, N7 UFT. This is Greg, K6EGG on DMR Talk Group 3100 from the city of Chino.
What's that there, KG7POU? Is that a talk group you want me to go to? I'm afraid. All right, I'll look that up. 31666. Oh, wow. You know what? I think we saw that a couple months ago. Let me bring this up here. Show what we're talking about here. Yeah, I think we saw this before. If I don't know if Seth's still in here, but I think he remembers that night.
I'm still here.
Yeah. You remember that night when we found this DMR of Anarchy?
Not really. Could be wrong.
No? I thought you were there that night. What's up there, Larry? KD8PUD. Nice to see you in the chat right now.
And 3XTF on 31.
Yeah, I think we went to that site too.
Did we really?
Uh-huh. I do remember.
N3XTF. This is Greg, K6EGG in Southern California.
You eating Taco Bell?
Nope. Candy.
Bagels? I never got any bagels in the mail.
You haven't passed your general yet.
Good evening, Greg. How are you, sir? I'm from Philadelphia. And 3XTF.
Good evening from California. Good to hear you in here tonight, N3XTF. Just checking out your QRZ page. Looks like you got all kinds of different brands of radios there. You got some Icom and Yaesu there. So good looking shack you got there. Looks like, is that an FT991A there too?
It
cool.
is.
It is. Cool deal, man. I'm always liking to look at the people's QRZ profiles too.
Oh. Patrol car here.
Yeah, copy that. Yeah, we got a nice little station there. You know, modest station, I call it. We run that 991A with a couple of double bazookas for 6 and 10 and a long wire for all the HF bands. And I don't use it on VHF, UHF.
40 miles.
Little 7050 on the side there that I use for UHF.
Actually, 39.5.
It looks good, and it looks like you like driving your work mobile there, too. I enjoy fast cars and fast automobiles, I can tell you that much.
Just hope I don't get a ticket.
Yeah, my patrol car. My mobile office. We bring the open spot when I can, but I'm home tonight, so I don't bring it too much anymore to work, but I do bring it sometimes.
Copy that, man. It's good to make contact with you. I think I'm going to hang her up for tonight. It was a fun night making a bunch of new contacts here in DMR, but you take care. Good to talk to you tonight. N3XTF. This is Greg, K6EGG.
What echo?
You're not hearing it. Get somebody over in Chatsworth, which we know.
All right, Greg. It's nice to make contact with you. I was watching your live stream. You're going to hop in here and, say hello. Good stream, man. Your audio is great on it.
Kind of breaking up there a little bit.
K6EGG.
I caught a little bit of that. Thank you for watching and subscribing if you have. I appreciate it. Got a little bit of a digital breakup there, but thanks again. I appreciate it.
Is he breaking up to you? You're probably not listening, right?
No, I'm listening to the stream, so yeah.
Yeah, my open spot 2 is not working too well anymore. I've had it for years and years and years, and it might be time to get something new or upgrade.
There's always the open spot 4. I know some guys that got it. Some people, they like upgrading from the open spot 2 to 4. So you might like it.
See there, John? Thank you, Alex. I just hit that today.
No doubt. I've loved
Tell your ham radio friends about it. Post it in the Facebook pages.
It's a workhorse. It's low maintenance. Just works phenomenal 99% of the time.
I have a little problem. My open spot 3 when I first connect to it, it like it has to get its brains back or something like that. So, all right, man. I'm gonna take a stand. Well, actually, I'm gonna probably get going here in a second. One other guy wanted to jump in and say hi, John. He's over there on the other side of Los Angeles for me. So take care. This is Greg, K6EGG, and I apologize. I got a little bit of an echo in my ear. So 73 is there, N3XTF.
What a night to get an echo in my ear here. So I think it's what I'm sending you is coming back to me for some reason.
All right, great. Very good.
But I see it coming back on the radio.
Hope to catch you again soon. And,
I'm muted a lot.
Yeah, we did
I know. That's why I'm not seeing it come in.
Page there, so we'll be looking out for you. K6EGG from that 3X. 73 great.
John, if you want to jump in there real quick before I take off.
K6EGG from NYJXX. K6EGG, KN6WPZ. Oh.
Hey, John, I hear you in there. KN6WPZ. This is Greg, K6EGG. I also hear Dave in there, too, N1JXX. Stand by just a quick second. Go ahead, John. Looks like you set up your profile picture there on QRZ as well.
Yes, sir. Preliminary. I had to throw a couple shots on there. Did you acknowledge the radio I picked up? I mentioned it earlier. I'm not sure you caught wind of it.
I did not. I'm lots of stuff going through the chat there, so sometimes I miss some stuff there. So go ahead.
KN6WPZ. Nothing too fancy, but I went with the Anytone 878. Just another handheld, of course, but something new to try.
Copy that. Sounding good. And by the way, looking at your QRZ profile, where's your ham radio antenna on your nice, beautiful car there? And don't give me the excuse, it's a nice, beautiful car, I don't need a ham radio antenna on there.
Take care, Chris. 73s. 7-3. Thank you very much, man.
Yeah,
nice
I appreciate
track.
that. It's actually on the work car. That's my fun car. I have the antenna on my Golf GTI, if you will. Yeah, the Audi is making 600 horsepower with tune and intake. I've measured it at 2.7060, and she does a good job, if you will.
Speaking of GTIs with ham radio antennas, there's a guy I'm going to show on the screen here. I've talked to him quite a bit on DStar. He's got a Facebook page and a Instagram page. It's called Stealth GTI, and he shows all his different ham radio setups on it, and all his different wiring harnesses and different ways he set up his amateur radio antennas and everything in his GTI there. So you might like that page. I'll put a link to that in the chat. Tell him I sent you.
KN6WPZ. Funny enough, I found him on YouTube, and I watched some of his stuff. His car's a little extreme, in my opinion, but pretty cool nonetheless. I just got a clean little diamond on the back of the car, and it seems to work. But yeah, I mean, if I do talk to him, I'll let him know you sent me.
Copy that. He's a cool dude. All right, man, I'm going to get out of here real quick. I just want to say, I think somebody else jumped in there, N1JXX. If you want to give me a call after John's final here. This is Greg, K6EGG for KN6WPZ. God, I'm losing my mind here tonight.
Roger that, Greg. Interestingly enough, the last part of your call dropped off. Didn't make it through. I only know you were still going because of your YouTube stream, but no worries. And yeah, looking forward to the next stream. I'll be back tomorrow, and I'll send it back to you. KN6WPZ 73.
Copy that. 73s. And I think it's N1JXX. This is Greg, K6EGG. Go ahead.
Last one for tonight.
Well, Greg, yeah, you have a good evening, the rest of your evening, and you take care. And 7-3. This is N1JXX, Northwest Missouri. 7-3.
Copy that. You have a very good evening yourself, N1JXX. It was a fun night here. So take care. This is Greg, K6EGG on Talk Group 3100, also live streaming on YouTube. So have a good evening, everybody.
I'll be here for just a quick second here. First off, thank you guys for all you guys that were watching tonight. I really appreciate it. So I'm looking over here just unlinking, which is very good for you guys to do so you don't cause network slowdowns if you're not using your radio. I try to do that at night when I don't key up there. 73's all. Plan on being on tomorrow night. Probably
open spot. Connect.
Sorry about that. Probably pretty close to
New Year's on the East Coast.
Yeah, probably pretty close to New Year's on the East Coast. I want to spend some time with the family there because I've been pretty busy lately. So with that being said, I will see you guys tomorrow night. Don't forget to unlink all your stuff there if you're not using it. DStar reflectors, stuff like that. Just causes some network issues. It gets hard for people to get in sometimes. Looks like there's like 400 people tied to Reflector 30 Charlie right now.
And how many of them actually talk?
2. And it's usually the same 2 or 3 people, self-included.
But you're not linked anymore.
I'm not linked right now, no. So you guys all take care. It was a fun night. And you guys heard Seth N2SPG in here tonight also. Don't forget, this was funny tonight, getting this in today. I'm like, hey, I know that guy. Of all things here.
Now, wait, Greg, I didn't ask you this, but do you have your own set of cards?
I do not, no.
You're going to have to start getting them made, Greg.
I know. Well, I'll wait till I get my general.
So what year is that going to be?
2027.
So you're telling me I got to wait for 2 question pool changes before you get your general?
By then, we'll let technicians run HF.
Probably.
So we'll see. All right. Take care. Stay on for me if you can. This is Greg, K6EGG.
And
Baba Booey.
And that might be the last one for the year. N2SPG. You guys all have a good one. What's that?
Night all.
See you guys.